arguing before the Supreme Court is in some ways for me was really almost a surreal experience. That the court is very steeped in its protocols and traditions. It's a beautiful courtroom, and when I got there that morning, there was a whole line of people outside waiting to get in. They give you a card that is both your pass to the area in which arguing counsel sit, but also instructs you exactly how to address the court when you stand up. And they tell you you start your argument not by introducing yourself, but by saying, "Thank you, Mr. Chief Justice." And many people had advised me on the wrath that might come down upon me if I omitted that line. It was really very, it was, arguing before the Supreme Court is not something that I ever, frankly, thought I would do. It's not something that most lawyers get the opportunity to do. And so it was a morning where I was really fueled by adrenaline and nerves, both because of what was at stake in the case and because of the very public nature of it. And I can remember waiting for the argument to begin at 10 o'clock, sitting with my co-counsel, Wendy Parmet, at the counsel table, which is just a few feet from the bench where the 9 Supreme Court justices sit, and getting more and more nervous as the clock approached 10 o'clock. And then the court calls the case, announces court, and out from behind these black velvet curtains step the 9 justices of the United States Supreme Court. And I can just remember that feeling at the time of just this almost this wave of electricity going through me as the justices stepped out onto the bench, and all of the work, the thousands of hours that had gone into this case from the time we filed it in 1994 to that moment in March of 1998, really realizing that, wow, the Supreme Court is deciding this case.